I'm a big fan of making lists, spreadsheets, keeping track of things. I really strongly believe in that idea that what gets measured gets managed. I think that applies to not only my work, but also my personal life as well. If I want to improve upon something, get better at something, I need to track it, need to keep an eye on it to see how I'm doing so that I can improve. So my cholesterol is a problem. I've had high cholesterol since as long as I can remember, since I was 18 years old. And it's a genetic thing. There's no question about that. But there's also definitely an influence of diet as well. And so I basically managed this for years, basically through diet. And I'm sort of starting to get to the point where, as I'm getting older, it's starting to become clear that maybe I need to have some medication management as well. Turns out my wife is a preventive cardiologist, and she naturally keeps an eye on my cholesterol and my metabolic health for my own life and my own safety. So I've known my wife since we were 18 years old, back in 1993. And at that time, probably my favorite restaurant was Arby's. My favorite food was probably chicken wings. So I'd like to think I've come a long way since then. And during that time, in order to help manage my overall health, but also my cholesterol, I've become a vegetarian. I was back when I was 20 years old. And I've had to go through a really significant educational process to figure out how to eat healthier and healthier. And the reality is that when you're a vegetarian, you're not automatically healthy. When you convert from eating meat to becoming vegetarian, you are left very hungry frequently. And you find yourself trying to fill in those calories with whatever else you can find. And it's very easy to be very unhealthy as a vegetarian. Even though I've been a vegetarian for over 28 years, it can always be better. You can always learn more, can always clean up the diet more. And so my wife recently suggested that I consider doing a food diary. And what's involved in that is basically after every meal, writing down what you ate, every snack, write down what you ate, and then reviewing that at the end of the day or end of the week. And the nice thing about that is that you can review what you actually ate, what you consumed, what your decisions were. And it's fascinating because you're holding yourself accountable. You don't need anyone else to even be taking a look at your list, your diary. You're basically forcing yourself to be accountable to what your own principles are, what your own goals are, trying to do better on your own. In my case, it's as simple as writing down what I'm eating every day as I'm going through my day and making my choices, and keeping a small little note, even on my iPhone, just in the Notes app, and then reviewing that at the end of the day to see what kind of choices that I made, and was I sticking to my original plan to begin with. Now, I don't know if this food diary is going to keep me from needing medication for my cholesterol, but I do know that it's keeping me accountable. I do know that I'm making better choices as well when it comes to my own food and dietary decisions. So, food diary, I'd recommend you consider it. If you're looking to lose weight or you're looking to improve your cholesterol or improve your metabolic health, I think it's a great way to keep yourself accountable. And again, what gets measured gets managed.